to make a prediction. And then I let it sit throughout the summer. Then I watch the preseason. We didn't have one. And then I watch injuries. And then right before the season, the day the season starts on Thursday, I make my NFL predictions. And at this point, it's just bits and pieces. But this is officially my predictions for the season. So last night, I dive into schedules. I've been down on the Pittsburgh Steelers at 7-9. I'm going to put them at 8-8. Why? Look at their schedule. I went and looked at the schedule. Here's what I love about Pittsburgh. Tomlin's defensive mind and their defensive front. God, there's a lot of young quarterbacks here. Daniel Jones didn't have a preseason. Drew Lock, Joe Burrow twice, Gardner Minshew, Dwayne Haskins, Josh Allen, Phillip Rivers first year, not mobile. And I started looking at it and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give them another win. Now, I think their division is a handful. And they do face lots of good teams. Dallas on the road, Tennessee on the road. I mean, there's some tough spots. Cleveland on the road, Baltimore, obviously. But I'm going to move the Steelers up to 8-8. And that's not a little thing, and I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to move the Denver Broncos from 9-7 down to 8-8. And here's why. They just lost Von Miller for the year. Bradley Chubb is hurt. And I looked at Denver's schedule, and I thought, man, there's a lot of experienced or good quarterbacks here. I got Tannehill to start. Then I got Brady. Then I got Cam Newton. Then I got Matt Ryan. Then I got Patrick Mahomes. Then I've got Tyrod Taylor that doesn't make mistakes, and Teddy Bridgewater, and Derek Carr. And I start looking at this, and I'm like, if you don't have a pass rush, there's a lot of guys that complete 65 and 68% of their throws, and you're not good at tackle, so that's going to limit Drew Lock. And now you don't have your best pass rusher. And I think to myself, that's with this schedule and these quarterbacks, I'm taking a win away. Now, why does this matter? Because now my AFC playoff picture looks different. I have the Steelers sneaking in. The Bills, Ravens, Colts, Chiefs win their division. That doesn't change. But by changing that win, taking one from Denver and giving the Steelers one, I have the Browns, Titans, and Steelers. They kind of went ugly, but I'm going to have Pittsburgh in. I don't have them going far. They'll be a one-and-doneer probably, but I'm going to have them in. You know, preseasons matter. Pittsburgh looks healthy. Denver doesn't. Denver's had their right tackle opt out, their best pass rusher, arguably their best players out. Bradley Chubb's dinged up. It matters. It just matters. And Mark Schlereth was on the show yesterday, and he said they've got major holes. They got concerns in the secondary. So now I got secondary concerns without a great pass rush. That's a problem, even for head coach Vic Fangio. Now let's go to the NFC. I've got one change. Well, two, but one in one division. Let's go to the NFC South. All preseason, I've said Carolina's going to be a losing team, but a feisty team. I'm flipping Atlanta and Carolina. I'm going to give Atlanta one more win, Carolina one more loss. Saints win it, Bucks, Atlanta, Carolina. Does not change the playoff picture at all. But the more I deep dive on the schedules, I look at Carolina, and I really think Carolina is going to be a lot of fun. But no preseason, new coach, college coach, new system. Atlanta's got a veteran coach, Matt Ryan, same system, same playmaker outside. Did lose Austin Hooper, so I don't think they're as explosive. I'm just going to say Atlanta 7-9, Carolina 6-10. I don't love either one of them in that division. I think they're outmanned both. Those are my officials, NFL standings and predictions. John, we recording that?
That was recorded, yes. It's official.
The devices for recording instruments are working?
We're also live.
Be coming together over that, or they might not. I look at the Buccaneers. It's been all positive vibes. Everyone's all in on this. He's elevated everyone. And I think it's going to be Tampa Bay over New Orleans in the NFC South. And I think the Bucs represent the NFC at home in the Super Bowl come February.
One of your best segments ever. It's just a great point. I never thought about this. When I looked at that Tampa Saints game, I swear to God, yesterday, I'm like, God, the Superdome is so tough to play. Wait, time out.
There.
There's nobody there. That's it. I mean, seriously, Green Bay and New Orleans and Seattle live on their home field advantage. It's like, oh, we don't have one this year. Boy, I'll tell you what. That was good, Schrager. You know, that's why we keep you around at Fox. Thank you. You're so darn good. We'll see you Sunday on Kickoff.
You're the best, Colin.
Use with their plumbing and just repainted their house. I like Philadelphia's infrastructure, their general manager, their line play. So I'll just throw it out. I'm not high on the Cowboys this year. I really like Philadelphia, and I feel like I'm on an island this morning. Your thoughts on that division?
Well, last year, week 16, Dak, Amari, Zeke, the whole gang go into Philadelphia with a must-win game, and they lose to Carson Wentz, Boston Scott, Josh Perkins, Greg Ward, and a cast of guys who are from the pickups on the waiver wire. It's hard to have such great confidence, but here's what the Dallas Cowboys are preaching. New regime, new coach, new field, everything's going to be different. I am fascinated to see how this Mike McCarthy thing goes, Colin, because look, let's call it like it was. Steve Wilkes and the Arizona Cardinals, led by Josh Rosen, beat Mike McCarthy and the Packers. They fired Mike McCarthy midway through that season, and he was out of work all last year. So we're supposed to believe that all of a sudden Mike McCarthy is going to suddenly become this rejuvenated coach of the year type guy that's going to get them over the hump. It's been all rainbows and sunshine out of Dallas so far this offseason. Everyone is preaching that this is a Super Bowl contender. Let's see if Mike McCarthy is the magic elixir that gets Dak